Here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average guerrilla warfare enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, it's Saturday night. It's time to hang up the gun, hang up the shoulder holster, and crack a beer because we're going to talk about why guerrilla warfare fighters will die. I want everyone to go ahead and grab the beverage of their choosing. Tonight I'm drinking a basic dude beer before I get into maybe another adult beverage so I can properly articulate why maybe guerrilla fighting isn't for you. Everything we cover today is only going to be for your Minecraft server. That means don't use this for anything in real life. All right, guys. Cheers as we get into this video. Reminder, the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It gets you access to a Discord server where you can find people to train with and negate with. It's a closed server because I want to keep our community tight and I can't just have randoms jumping in there. So show some commitment. Give me less than $5 a month, which is a cup of coffee a month, and you get access to the Discord server and you get hang out, stay up late, and talk about all your favorite weekend beverages, okay? Follow me on Instagram if you want to see the behind-the-scenes content and lifting videos. Cheers, guys. Okay, so cons of a guerrilla fight. First, we got to talk about the purpose of guerrilla warfare. The purpose of guerrilla warfare is that when your Minecraft server becomes invaded by a tyrannical force that seeks to change your way of life, you're going to want to try to stop them, okay? Again, none of this is legal advice, okay? But when people are invading your country or your Minecraft server, you don't want to just allow them to do it undeterred, we'll just say. So that is the purpose. The definition of guerrilla warfare is going to be an unconventional style of warfare. Go watch Red Dawn or whatever your favorite movie is that depicts it. Just know that guerrilla warfare is brutal and aggressive and violent, okay? First thing we're going to discuss is FLIR. FLIR is forward-looking infrared. What you're going to probably not have access to is a lot of thermal and night vision devices. With that being said, the enemy or your Minecraft invading enemy, they're going to have access to all kinds of FLIR. FLIR can see you at night, it can see you behind blankets or whatever sort of tool you're using to avoid FLIR. Well, the enemy can see you. I was a Bradley commander, okay, M2A3 Bradley for 3 years. I'll tell you right now, anybody inside of a Roblox tank or armored personnel carrier will absolutely kill you if you're a guerrilla fighter, okay? So let's just have a drink to that together because you're already dead there. Okay, resupply. Guys, you're going to be lacking in resupply. If you're conducting operations as a guerrilla fighter, the enemy is always going to have a full basic load, okay, 210 rounds, and the ability to resupply. They will also have 1,000 rounds per machine gunner, or per machine gun crew minimum. So 1,000 rounds per machine gun crew, a few Carl Gustavs or AT4s or RPGs, plus hand grenades, and 210 rounds per guy minimum with night vision capabilities. So the enemy is going to have a step up in training and a step up in equipment and a step up in just resupply capabilities. So that is another way you're going to die, is you're simply going to run out of food, you're going to run out of batteries, you're going to run out of the basic things, the beans, band-aids, and bullets, the medical equipment. You're not going to be able to sustain a fight as a militia fighter unless you hit the enemy hard and fast, okay? So resupply is going to be a serious issue for you and your Minecraft buddies. So for resupply, you might want to consider stocking up now and having caches spread in random locations. Again, this is just for Minecraft. So resupply, phones. Everyone likes to post everything they're doing all the time. You're probably on your phone right now. Let's just put it this way. The invading force will be able to track exactly where you are based on your phone. Don't get paranoid, it's just a fact, okay? Also, talking on the phone. It's a good way to die in your Minecraft server as a militia fighter. So you should probably avoid texting about things, talking on your phone about things. If you're watching this video, don't worry. You're already on a watch list by the good guys, so don't worry about that, okay? But if we're ever hacked, guess what? If you have 50 videos or more, or even 100 videos or more of somewhat related to gun content or training content, it's already over for you, okay? That's why you got to support the people that support you so we can build communities, okay? Build communities small communities. So please consider becoming a member of the Patreon so you can get to our Discord server to find buddies to train with and game with. Shameless promotion. If my voice sounds a little raspy, it's because we're in the middle of a cycle right now. We just picked up. So yelling all day is kind of killing my voice. With that being said, cheers. So with the phones, don't use your phone and don't take pictures of anything related to your militia fighting in your Minecraft server. Spies. There's going to be spies that have, they're going to interweave themselves into your community, and they're going to report to the enemy. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so there's going to be spies. You're going to have to be aware of spies. And honestly, you should treat spies with the utmost, insert here. You just insert whatever you think I'm going to say there for Minecraft, but spies will occur. Something you need to be aware of if you're going to conduct guerrilla fighting or any sort of militia fighting, okay? So just be aware. Spies do exist. They're probably in your community now, so we'll just watch out. Watch out for the spies that are lurking. Alibi. I misspelled it. I'm not going to spot check it because I haven't slept at all the past 3 days, so guess what? Have an alibi. That's what's going to get you killed. If you don't have a good alibi, you're going to die, okay? Guerrilla fighters often will have a bad alibi, and that's going to lead to them becoming executed in the town square. So make sure you have a good alibi as a guerrilla fighter in your Minecraft server. The goal is to finish this beer by the time I get done talking. Planning. Another thing that's going to get you killed is the lack of an ability to plan. Guerrilla fighters don't have the luxury to conduct an operations order, a fragmentary order, often known as the op order. Okay, they don't have the capability or the means to be able to properly flesh out a plan for an objective or for an operation. So that lack of planning, the lack of rehearsals, the lack of coordination will also lead to you getting killed as a guerrilla fighter. Armor. The enemy will have things like, I don't know, T-72s, T-80s, I don't know, Type 99s, Type 96s, BMP-3s, BTR-80s, BTR-70s, Heinz, Apache gunships, what? Okay, they're going to have things. So you're going to have to think about enemy armor capabilities. And remember, FLIR, they can engage you a lot of times out to 3,400 meters or more. Okay, and on the topic of enemy armor, they're also going to have artillery and indirect fire assets, mortars, artillery, air-to-ground missiles, okay, drones, drone capabilities. They're going to be able to kill you in a lot of different ways. So as a militia fighter, you're probably going to die from enemy armor, so just expect that. Training. Okay, training. If you look to your left and right, all your buddies, if they're not jacked, they can't run 5 miles or 4 miles, jog or move 4 miles in their kit, okay, and actually fight after the 4 to 5 miles, then guess what? The enemy's probably going to kill you because they're going to have a higher level of training. So you need to have training. So if you don't have training, you're going to die as a guerrilla fighter as well. So you need to consider your level of training, not just physical fitness, but also the martial use of weapons, not just rifles, not just handguns. I'm talking about RPGs, AT-4s, Carl Gustavs, javelins, okay? Things outside your wheelhouse, mechanized vehicles. If you don't have training on that, you're going to die, okay? Fitness. If you're not jacked out of your mind and ready to get after it, you're going to die, period. Meetup. They're going to die because you're meetup. I got this. This is your home. If you go straight from your home, straight to the cache, straight to your ORP, and straight to the objective and back, well, the enemy's just going to kill you. They're going to catch on to your pattern of life, and they're going to kill you. The best way to die as a guerrilla fighter is to establish a pattern of life. That means you're lazy. That means when you drive home from work, you always take the same route. If you always take the same route, they're going to kill you. Remember that, okay? So your meetups, if you have a basic meetup and it's always the same, you're going to die. Evidence. There's cameras everywhere, okay? And people always like to talk. People talk when they drink. People talk as we're drinking. People talk when they do something successful. And one of your buddies, after a successful raid, may just start running his mouth with the wrong crowd. And guess what? Or there's leftover brass casings and all kinds of evidence on the objective. Well, guess what? Now you're a dead guerrilla fighter. Yeah, so don't develop a pattern of life, but honestly, these are the reasons why guerrilla warfare fails, and these are the reasons why you have to be above these things and somehow outmatch them. But hey, that's for you and your Minecraft server to determine how to do. If you enjoy the content, guys, consider becoming a member of the Patreon. I only need a couple of you guys to consider joining. My training schedule and my work schedule is insane. I don't even have time to lift most of the times right now. So just getting this video out tonight to you guys shows my commitment to you. So if you're committed to me, I would greatly appreciate it if a couple of you guys consider becoming a member of the Patreon or going on over to Instagram and following me over there. Guys, I hope you guys have a good weekend. And until next time, this is going to be Trench Grenade, your average guerrilla fighter enjoyer, signing out. Cheers.